Hey, Aaron Michael Pine here, and I want to talk to you about light language. It's been one of the most common questions I get lately as I'm bringing forth my light language in my online webinars, my ceremonies, and my healing sessions. It's becoming a bigger part, a bigger energetic support for a lot of the work I'm doing, and I'm noticing the very profound effects it's having on others. So I wanted to share about it because I'm getting a lot of people asking me what it is, what language I'm speaking, how they can open it up in themselves, what's it mean, all that. It's an ancient but also very new topic to modern society. So for me, light language started to kind of naturally form. I've been studying a variety of energy healing modalities for many years. And over the last, 4 or 5 years, it started to very subtly come through as I was doing energy work. And at first I was a little unsure about it. What is this? What am I, where are these strange sounds coming through, right? But then I trusted it and I felt that there's something here. So I kept trusting it, following it, allowing it to take more voice, I'll say, through me. And I noticed that it was both a language and that there's both an energetic principles behind it. It was as energy is flowing through me to help whoever I was working on, it would be another way for that energy to express itself into the world. So a lot of the energy, right, was generally be moving through my hands as I'm doing healing work. And the energy is pouring through me and around me and around the person I'm working on. And I felt the language, the voice, the sound was another quality of that energy wanting to be expressed, to be vocalized, to be brought into this world. And I noticed that it did start to actually help break up energy stagnation, blockages in people. So I continued to follow it, and on my journey, meeting other people who were speaking light language, studying it online, studying some courses, and starting to understand the dynamics of what light language is and the deeper truth of what light language is and how it's really part of who we are. We are multidimensional beings, and that's a big part of what I teach and help people with. A lot of the ailments we have are because there are disconnections between our human experience and our multidimensionality experience, our multidimensional energy. So as we bring that energy in, we're bringing in the information, the wisdom, the understanding, the gifts of our other dimensionalities, which also some of that carries the voice or the vocal aspects or the vocal expression of those other dimensions. So it's partially a healing process because a lot of us have blocks or restrictions or different things through this life or other lifetimes, or the human culture experience has put down doing anything like that. It's sort of a negative thing or weird, and it's actually part of our divine heritage of who we are. And as we can begin to clear those blockages and open up our voice, it begins to allow those energies to flow through us, and we find greater confidence both in our normal native human language and speaking our truth, speaking out for ourselves, expressing who we are, expressing what we're feeling, but then it allows these other languages to begin to weave through us and out of us. And part of it is feeling, is allowing those deeper feelings that sometimes the human language doesn't really fully capture. Right, so there's our emotional state that we explain in English or whatever your native language is, but there's other feelings, other sensations, other energetics that can't be fully contained, energetics that are more multidimensional, that are beyond time and space, that we're bringing through. So for me, as I start to tap into those greater levels of awareness, expanding my awareness, opening myself to the multidimensionality, and you can see this artwork behind me, right? It's kind of this multidimensional layered energy. It's one of my artworks I've designed. You can see, and a lot of people experience this in meditations. If you're visual, there's different layers, there's different energetics, there's different motions and vibrations and frequencies happening. And simultaneously, it's not as linear as our earthly reality. So as we begin to tap into these languages, they start to open up in different formats, and it's like different layered languages, different dimensionalities expressing itself simultaneously. And what I've noticed in my own training, my own experience, is as I'll say shift the dial like a radio station, tuning into different frequencies, just like different radio stations pick up. You got country music, rock music, rap music, classical. They each have their own frequency, their own energetic format, right, of that music, that style of music. So as you shift your energies, right now mostly we're tuned into the human dimension. As you shift to other dimensionalities, you can bring in frequencies from those other realms, and those other realms are generally here to support us. If you create a proper container, you're calling in realms that are supportive, your soul family, your soul teams, the angelic realms, the elven realms, the realms of nature herself. And we're calling those frequencies in to help support us and balance and restore us, because we are actually humans that are connected to the whole family of the whole tree of life, the whole family of life that goes through many dimensions. We are part of that. And so this light language starts to allow those other parts of ourselves to take form into the physical. The other aspects of ourselves take form in the physical, which brings us so much more clarity and direction and strength and love in our lives when we open it. So I'm going to give you guys a little sample in case you haven't heard it already, if you haven't joined one of my webinars, online ceremonies, or healing session with me. So basically, I open up myself and I call in we'll say guardian teams, right? And spirit teams in different forms. And I draw that energy in and I begin to use it as an activation to call forth healing energies to help people remember the truth of who they are. So I'm just going to tune myself, open my awareness. Kila linda la kua shia jandolo kua lianda la kila tatinglata. These languages are part of who you are. Kasinda la kondratra tinda la kisianandaka. That your human mind has forgotten, has condensed, has narrowed its view down, has narrowed its perception, reception down to how much it can actually input in and out into this form. As I speak these languages, they stir the remembrance that is already within you. This video and the online course I'm going to be teaching helps you to remember and clear what's the fog that's preventing these languages from flowing through you. You have your own beautiful soul language that is part of who you are, part of your eternal soul expression. Just like we each have our own eye print, our own fingerprint, our own DNA. Although there may be overlays between my language and your languages or other souls of languages, they each have their unique expression because we're unique multidimensional beings incarnate into the physical world. Each of our souls has its own journey, its own connection, its own web of life and creation itself. That these languages can be expressed through. These languages are expressing our gifts. The wisdom and the knowledge and the magic of our own souls. As I speak this, it's giving you permission. It's opening you up to begin to tap into that again. And know that it is safe to speak this languages. It's the soul languages in this earthen world again. It allows you to connect with all the dimensions of your beings. As I tune down into the earthen dimensions that are a little bit deeper, they help ground the energy and stabilize that life force into your body. This language is life force. It opens up who you are and embodies it into your cellular structure. There's many sciences around sound healing and tonal sounds and frequencies and resonance of frequencies that can actually change matter, change physical reality. These sound frequencies begin to change reality, begin to change cellular structure, particle structure, quantum structures of the body, in reality itself. And they can even begin to open up in a musical quality, a singing quality. Which allows even more frequency, more bandwidth to expand and open and express itself through your vocal capacities. And it actually begins to stretch your vocal cords. As I began opening my light language capacities, I could actually feel my vocal cords shifting, being stretched and being, we'll say, pushed to their limit, right? Like working out. And feeling my vocal capacity, my voice opening and becoming stronger and clearer and more focused and more precise as I allow these languages. They're very healing to me. Just to speak them to you is this powerful experience for me, which is why I love doing it so much. And I love have seen people's reactions, people feeling that, like, that sounds so familiar. That's bringing back some kind of memories. I get that so often. I can feel it like moving through my body. It begins to, like I said, open up and actually restructure the cellular matrix of your being, the energetic matrix of your being, back more to its original divine whole template. So that's the brief introduction, the brief overview of this amazing gift that I'm so happy to begin bringing to people. So coming up, check the links below. I'm going to be offering an online course where we're going to get a group together, and we're going to be doing practices, and we're going to be doing activations and healing to help clear stuff out of your system, both in English and light language, to help clear out anything that's restricting you and helping you call back, to draw forth back in your divine voice, your divine multi-language, light language, soul language back into your being so that you can begin to express it. And we're going to be doing this beautiful group format online, wherever you're at in the world, so you can connect with others going through the process too and get to share the light language together. And then we're going to have some fun doing some cool practices to practice with each other, speaking the light language, and helping each other to activate and expand. So it's going to be, I'll be guiding you, but it's going to be a group evolution, a group collaboration, connection to open up. And we're also going to have a private Facebook group so you guys can share we're going to have like practice sessions you're going to do during the week. So in the Facebook group, you guys can share your light language, and then we can all comment and say, oh, I felt this or that or experience, and it begins to open up. It builds confidence as we have a support system to open those doors within you. And trust me, it brings so much magic to your life. For me, I love it. I've played guitar since about 7th grade, and I've written many songs, but a few I kind of started to create some, lyrics for that were in English, but nothing really never really like felt quite right. As the light language opened up, I was like, this is what I've been waiting for. This is the language. This is the vocal quality that goes with the guitar. And perhaps in the class, I'll share some of those songs with you guys. They're very magical. And when I go into that, it's just like this immense rush of power and love and healing and strength that just comes through me when I go into that like guitar and light language mode. It's one of my favorite things. So I'll share that with you guys. So I found it comes into my music. It comes into my intimate connections when I'm with my partner, when I'm just with my daughter. I found she loves it. She's 7 now, and she loves when I do it. Whenever she's feeling kind of like a belly ache, or when she's just not feeling good, she says, "Daddy, can you sing me those magic words?" And it just like lights me up, and I'm like, "Yes, I would love to." And she feels better after I sing to her. Her stomach goes away. She feels better. She feels happier. So it's just a beautiful thing that I'm still even experimenting all the, I'll say, ways, right, it can change my life. So I'm so excited to share this with you. I hope you join in and get to be a part of this amazing transformation. It's healing for you on so many layers that I can't even begin to get into, but we're going to get into it in the class of how this begins to open up so much for you and can help radically begin transforming your life in many ways. You're bringing more of your magic, ultimately, you're bringing more of your love, your expression, your creativity, your essence into this world. And that's what it's all about. That's what healing is about. That's what transformation is about. It's we're allowing ourselves to actually bring more of our multidimensional, energetic soul quantum capacity into this world. So join me on this light language journey as we begin to unravel it and open it up and bring it through, because this world needs all of it. So much love. Thank you for watching. Hope this inspires you to begin exploring this within yourself. And I'll see you again. Blessings again. I'm Aaron Michael Pine with a Y, P-Y-N-E. And my website is Aaron, A-A-R-O-N, Michael Pine, P-Y-N-E.com. So I hope to see you soon. Blessings to you. Lots of love.